Good evening, and it is Friday night, and this is the FBL Community season finale, live from Interlagos in Brazil. I am James Parfitt, and I'll be guiding you through all the action this evening, as always. Broadcast live on the FBL YouTube and using iRacing, the world's premier simulator. Now, guys, it's the season finale. The last one of a 10-race season. Can you believe it? We have got to 10 races already. It is absolutely incredible that these 10 races have gone just like that. We've still got the RSC, but the races have just gone like that. It's been absolutely incredible. Joachim, what on earth will James do next Friday, I wonder? Well, James has instantly been asked to help out covering a GT3 race. So, you know, James is busy. James comes off one job and goes straight on to another. So there you go, Joachim. That is what I will be doing next Friday, covering a GT3 race. So, you know, hey, I'm forever busy, but that's why I'm here. That's my job at the end of the day. So to be constantly busy, and that's what I am doing. So tonight we are at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Paque circuit in Interlagos, Brazil, just outside Sao Paulo, at a current track length of 4.22 kilometers. And currently we're sitting at the temperature of 26 degrees. Wow. These guys are going to be finding this race rather interesting. So I hope you're all well. Ivan Braber, evening all. Have a good one tonight. I will try. Monik Heister, evening. Good evening to you, sir. Don't forget, guys, as well, if you are here for the first time, subscribe, give it a big old thumbs up, and turn on the bells for notifications to see when we are live for the REC, which is the Radical Endurance Championship, okay? The dates have changed as well for that one, because now what we're looking at doing is getting it rounded out and done and dusted for the beginning of the new iRacing season at the end of August. So the dates are this so far for the REC coming up on July 24th, where we're going to Nordschleife Circuit. July 31st will be at Mosport. August the 7th will be Zolder. August the 14th will be at Bathurst, and then we will round out August the 28th. We're again here at Interlagos. Now, having driven here in Interlagos in a 90-minute endurance race, I will say that it's going to be nothing more than spectacular. So make sure, as always, you get the bells on so you can see when we are going to be live, okay? So that is the most important thing. When we're going to be live, get the bells on. The REC has been brought forward. It will be happening every Sunday from the 24th. Did I just say the 24th of July? I did, didn't I? The 24th of July. Right the way through to the 28th to get the REC season wrapped up in start for the new iRacing season at the end of August, first week in September, I believe. So we have got currently a little bit of a break, you know, not long, couple of weeks before the REC kicks off again. So the question must be asked, what will James do on a Sunday evening? Well, simple answer, currently at the moment, nothing. You know what I mean? That's it from me until the 24th of July. So we will just have to see how this one pans out, and hopefully enjoy the Radical Sprint season finale tonight at Interlagos in Brazil. Cannot wait. Now, a couple of people have not made it tonight. David Walters has not been here, unfortunately. John McHutchinson can't make it tonight. A couple of others can't make it either. So we do have 15 cars on track tonight. And the main thing is Mr. Kyriakopoulos is in the championship. I will show you why. So, current championship standings lie like this. Dennis Kyriakopoulos is in first on 293. Marco Tolman in second on 268. Ola Bratton in third on 256. Eric Hanoi in fourth on 255. Now, they're really the main protagonists in tonight's championship. But it's going to be a big ask for the fact that Dennis Kiriakopoulos has just got to finish. If he doesn't finish, then that opens it up. But, you know, with a 25-point gap and all, it's a big ask that he's not going to finish. He's literally just got to drag the car across the line with basically as battered and bruised as much as he wants to. Good luck, James, and the FBL lot. I must go sleep as I have a flight in 8 hours. Good luck. Oh, you are such an old man. I tell you that one. For a young lad of 22, 23, or however old you are, young sir, you are an old man when it comes to staying up late. Literally. An old man. 12 hours till a flight, which means you got to get up in 6 to be there 2 hours, 8 to be there 2 hours before. And you're still going to bed early. You can't even manage an extra half an hour to watch the Sprint Championship. So disappointed. So disappointed. And this is this is my producer, Mr. Tyler Oldham in chat, who is tired and must go to bed. And he's a young man of a very young age, and yet he sleeps so early. The question must be asked, how much beauty sleep does he need? I'd like to point out as well, last Monday, I was actually awake at 4:30 for no apparent reason, and my old man body decided it would be a good idea to wake up. So there you go. Vamos! Says Sven Matteson in chat. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. So that's the current championship standings, okay? Now, Dennis Kiriakopoulos is here, Marco Toman is here, Ola Bratton is here. So, you know, it's going to be a good one. We're just about to go into qualifying. So hopefully we'll be able to shift that off, please. Hide. Thank you very much. No. Okay, we don't do it that way. We're just not going to like it. Why would we? Why would we work? You know, it's only live TV. Don't worry about it. So we got Paul Crabb out on track. Marnik Heister is out on circuit as well. We've got another Platinum Racing team joining us tonight. Sven Merckx. So we've got 2. Clearly more than I'm getting. Well, you know, old man. What can be said about that? Not a lot. So there you go. Don't forget, guys, as well, thumbs up, subscribe. Hit the bells. Turn on the bells. It's all about the bells, as one man once said, and his name was Quasimodo. The bells. The bells. So it's all about the bells. So make sure you turn on the bells. Marnik Heister. Oh, that's not going to do your car tyres any good in qualifying. Marnik says still managed to keep the car on the track, and it's still going. So there you go. Hopefully he'll be okay for the qualifying run. Who knows? Let's just see what happens. Right, we will have the sector times. The sectors will flash up on the bottom of your screen, so we'll keep an eye on who's green, who's purple, who's yellow, and we will make sure that they will get going. And there you go, you can see all the sectors and all the people that are currently out on sector times at the moment who have been on outlaps. So this is the 2 leaders that are currently on their flying laps. And Marnik Heister is currently purple. Not anymore. That's not going to do him any favours. He wants to get that out the way. Good job to you. Well, we'll go over to Sven Merckx. His teammate is obviously going to be yellow in Sector 2. After watching his teammate spin right in front of him, not ideal. Not the best way to start a qualifying lap there, says me. But, you know, look, at the end of the day, he's going to get out. He'll get more time, so hopefully. Right. So here we go. I've lost where I was. Where are we? Sven Merckx. There he goes. Green in Sector 1, 3 and 4. Only 5 sectors on track currently at the moment. So these are marked by the little red dots on the track map. Sector 1 is down the back, Aposta Straight. Then Sector 2, then Sector 3, then Sector 4, and then Sector 5 is obviously the finish line. So there you go. I hope that clears that up. Just in case anyone got confused, I'm sure you didn't. Sven Merckx goes pole. I'm expecting Mike Bousson behind him to pop it on a 129.31. The first man into the 129s. Practice time was quite interesting, you know, because they were down at 128s. So it'll be interesting to see if they can get near that time. Dennis Kiriakopoulos is currently on a purple lap. Purple for sector 3, 4 and 5. But what can Dennis do as he goes across the line? Is he going to pop it on pole? He doesn't. He goes third. Ola Bratton, however, Team Slow-Mo, does pop it on pole at the moment on a 129.11. So Ola Bratton on a 129.11. There's no limit on quality laps tonight. They can just go about and do how many they want and how many they can get in within the 15 minutes. So let's see how they will get on. Ola Bratton leading us off on a 129.109, or as my timing screen software like to say, 129.11, because we round up on the 0 when the next number is above 5. There you go. Maths, quick maths for you here. As well, we still haven't got times for Marco Tolman, Alex Roggebuck or Rob Williams. So we'll have to see if they can get some times in on the board. Sven Merckx, however, is doing an absolutely stellar job at the moment. Green, purple, green. So can he get close? Oh, he's gone pole. Mike Bousson's just taken pole back again. It's like, no. What can Ola Bratton do? Ola Bratton, no more than 4th. Oh, he's got pole. Ola Bratton's got pole. The first man in a 128.31, 128.68, 128.69. And then we got Sven Merckx on a 129.07. So Ola Bratton, Team Slow-Mo, doing his job. Where is his teammate tonight? Where is Glenn Anders Christensen? Where are you, Glenn? I don't know. If anybody from Slow-Mo is in chat can tell me where Glenn is, that would be absolutely amazing. I do miss our weekly chats. But I hope you're well, guys. Thank you again for so much for joining us this evening. And joining me for this season finale here at Interlagos in the RSC. 9.5 minutes remaining. And we've got Ola Bratton tucked up behind Alphonse Ruiz. Right, you can see them coming into the in section now. What we will do with Ola, if he stays out on track, we will go into the car with Ola as he runs slightly wide there in the exits of Juncal. And we'll do a lap on board with Ola Bratton in the Radical SR8. Up into 6th gear he goes, follows Alphonse Ruiz, looks to get in the toe, looking for the 50 board. There it is, down through the gears, 2nd gear letting it roll on the inside curb. Now we want to be on the throttle. We want to be on the throttle. It's 3rd gear now. We close right up to the back of Ruiz. We're going to try and use his toe as best we can. The gap is, we've got a little bit of a gap to Ruiz, but hopefully this will help us as we're looking just for about now. Service road entry, down through the gears we go, 2nd gear. Now we got to get on the gas. 3rd, 4th as we're coming up around Ferradura. Ruiz has moved over. I believe that Gluskic, he's just moved over as well. 3rd gear on the throttle now, bringing it up into SA. Ooh, we had a bit of a slide on there. The car was a little bit loose as we go round Pinarino. On this run up into Bico. Looking for the tree. There was the tree on the right-hand side. That's your braking marker. 1st gear, Ola Bratton giving it some to get out now as we head down Mergello. Coming down into Juncal. On the brakes, looking for the 2nd bit of dirt patch. Left-hander, uphill, 2nd gear. Now we got this run up to the line. Want to be staying close to the inside till about now. And then he's going to let the car drift a little bit, and then we're going to bring it back in for the entrance. Oh, he could have got in a little bit earlier and come out a little bit later, but let's see what Ola Bratton does as Paul Crabb takes pole. Does Ola Bratton beat him? I don't believe he does. He does a 128.44. So there we go, 128.44 for Ola Braddon. Dennis Kiriakopoulos does a 128.19. His pole. Joachim could tell you, but then I'd have to kill me. You get what? Kill me? You're gonna kill yourself? That's a bit harsh. You don't have to give me the information to do that, mate. You know what I mean? Come on, let's be real about it. I understand what you were trying to say. It just didn't quite work out, did it? Do you know what I mean? You know, hey-ho, nice try. Thank you very much for the threat, but you got it a little bit wrong. Oh, poor Joachim. Right, 6 minutes remaining. Dennis Kiriakopoulos is currently sitting on pole. 128.19. No time on the board for Rob Williams currently at the moment. So he's currently down in 15th place. Now, we are still going to have 15 cars. It should bring up some excellent racing. Just a shame we couldn't get the full championship standing grid on here for the night. You know, there's got 43 people, 43 drivers in the championship. It's just a bit of a shame how it's tailed off. But there you go. We got the main people in. That's all that matters. We have Dennis Kiriakopoulos. We have Ola Braddon is here as well. And we have Marco Tolman. Top 3 in the championship. That's all that matters in my eyes, as we see Sandro Capella off at Mugello. So there you go. Much love to everybody for joining us here for the season finale on a 128.09. Dennis Kiriakopoulos is going pole. We're green across the board with Marco Tolman. He's hugging the inside, I tell you that much. Looking for that late exit out of the pit lane. Oh, what has he done? What has Marco Tolman done? 8th. 128.87. Eesh. There are the best lap times currently on the board. 128.86 there for Marco Tolman. He's going to have to go again. He's got to go again. As we see Mike Bousson here in 4th currently on the doors. There is Mike. Doing the business. Doing the business. So anyway, Joachim, now you've threatened to, you know, put yourself under the patio. Where is Glenn? What's he doing? Anyway, just out of pure interest. He's not even here in chat. He's always here in chat with me. Sergio Cabela down in 10th. Eimer Bramer down in 9th. That's a bit of a shock. Alphonse Ruiz in 7th. So it's the battle of the new guys, really. Kiriakopoulos, Ruiz, Crab, Ola Braddon on the top of the leaderboards currently at the moment. So we'll be looking for them to see how they get on. I tell you that much, and see what they can do. They've got about 3.5 minutes remaining, so we'll just have to wait and see, I think. A couple of cars are in the pits. Kent Gardner's in, David Wilkinson's in. Rob Williams is out on track. He's currently at the back of the field. There is Mr. Williams in the lovely, beautiful livery of the Cadbury's Heroes. There they are. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Did he tell anybody he designs liveries as well? So if you want a livery, just hit up Rob. And he's in the Discord. Robert Williams, he has been called. Rob, if you're his mate. But generally Robert. Yeah. And actually, he prefers to be called Rob, to be fair, because when I did call him Robert, he turned around and said it reminded him of when he was little, when his mum was telling him off. So, you know, maybe go with Rob. But hit Rob up if you want a livery. Yeah, he doubles in the old gimp and does the liveries. And I don't mean that in a strange, weird way. Literally, the program. So, you know, gimp the photographic program, not in the way that some of us might take it. Anyway, right, enough of that conversation. Let's get myself out of this one. Rob Williams heading round Juncal, heading up the hill. Can he get a time on the board? And see how he goes. He's got 2 minutes 28, and we've still got Dennis Kiriakopoulos in first place. Alphonse Ruiz has just popped it into second on a 128.24. Now that's a flying lap and a half from Alphonse Ruiz there. Rob goes green across his board. Oh, and he goes up 14th on a 131.43. I'm expecting him to go again. That is his first lap. So there you go. Glenn is in Gotham doing Batman stuff with a sheet. Nice. He's obviously on a vacation away with his missus. There you go. That would have been easier to say to me, to be fair. You're getting there beating around the houses. James, he's away for the weekend with the wife. I'd have gone, all right, mate. Cheers for that. But instead, I get a cryptic message that he's Batman in Gotham City with Catwoman. Oh, I do love having a chat with you guys. I tell you, you make me chuckle so hard. Right, so here we go. Coming in to the last 129 of quali. Ola Bratton's gone a bit green. So let's have a look at Ola. What is he up to as he crosses? Oh, very on the right-hand side. Ola's gone into second. Ola's gone to second on a 128.19. His first two sectors must have been barnstorming to reach his PB. Because he went green on two of his sectors and he still beat his time and popped himself into second. That is absolutely incredible. We got the Platinum Racing team here, Monik Heister and Sven Merckx. Look at them towing each other across the circuit. Monik is in front of Merckx. So, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye and see what time they set. Ola is going for a flying start. I hope so. He made an absolute stellar one in Nords. Did you see his flying start in Nords? Oh, my God. 4 people and up the curb at the start of Nords. It was incredible for Ola Bratton there. If he can get one of them away, I tell you what, he would have hooked that car up. Where is the fun in being short and concise? I'm not really sure, Joachim, to be fair. I don't know. It was a lot more interesting. So, oh, Monik and Merckx. Heister and Merckx just gone and put each other out of contention. That's never good. Mr. Williams has moved up into 13th. So there you go. Hopefully he'll be able to extend and maybe get some positions. But it's currently, that is the end of quali. And I'll bring you up if there's any changes once this has all come through. We need that Nord. We need Nord start again from Ola. Yes, we do. Ola Bratton will be absolutely looking to get that car hooked up and deliver that start that did him so well. Mr. Williams is green across the last. It's green across 2 sectors, sector 3 and 4. Can he improve on his time? Oh, there's a little bit of a blink there as well. So let's see how he gets on as we come to the end of qualifying. So, yeah, we'll just wait for the results to come through. And as we know, we like a little bit of a delay. So hopefully, you know, they won't take too long. They won't take too long to come through this time. But let's see what happens. I believe we still got Mr. Kyriakopoulos out on track. Currently on a, well, where is he? There he is. He's on the inside. Brandon, watching this makes me want to play iRacing again. Well, why not? Come and join us. Come and join us. Hook up to the FBL community. Go to fblcommunity.com and come along. You know, you'll be join in. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for joining us. So much love to you for coming into the broadcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a follow. Give us a subscribe, I should say. Hit the bells and show the video a good old thumbs up. Love a good old thumbs up. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right when you go back and you see the broadcast has got like 10, 12, 15 thumbs up. You're like, oh, thank you so much. If I could give you the love of every single one of you, I would. But obviously, you know, it's not always that possible. But we'll just wait for the results to come through here at Interlagos. And here they are, as if by magic. Let's see who we've got where this evening. So we've got Dennis Kyriakopoulos in first, Ola Bratton in second place, Alphonse Roos in third, Paul Crabb in fourth, Monik Heister in fifth, Marco Tolman in sixth. Then on to seventh, we've got Mike Bousson, eighth is Sven Merckx, ninth Sandra Gabella, 10th Ivan Bremer, 11th Ian David Wilkinson, 12th Niad Gluskic, 13th Rob Williams, and in 14th place is Kent Gardner. And in 15th, we do have Alex Roggenbuck. So there you go. Hopefully, we will see how we get on this evening. And we'll be... yeah, let's get this action going, shall we? Because we love a good bit of action. You know, I love a little bit of good action. And we really want to get it going tonight because I can feel that it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. Brandon, how are you anyway? Thank you so much for joining us. You know, is this your first time here? Have we spoken before? Have you come and joined us before here for the FBL? And this is where now, Brandon, I find out that you're going to turn around and say, yes, James, it's Martin Brando, and I've seen you. You know what I mean? Oh, somebody else. Let's go, my next, says Gaming Gamer 02. We're going to wait for the lights. We're waiting for Marco Tolman to get on the grid. He's making everybody wait. Suspense is killing everybody. And Marco's just there like, sorry, boys. Got to go. You're going to have to sit back and wait. But after that, we will have 30 minutes of epic radical action live from Interlagos. Marco Tolman is on grid. The lights are going to be coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's green here at Interlagos. As we're heading down into turn 1, Marco Ola Bratton is looking at trying to come up the inside of Ola Bratton. Doesn't make it this time. Ola Bratton up the inside of Kyriakopoulos, sorry. Kyriakopoulos gets away with an absolute barnstorming start and is out in front. However, Paul Crabb is tucked up behind Ola Bratton. There are the cars in the background. I did have David Wilkinson has popped up, had an incident. We will take a look at that very shortly. But here we go now. Oh, Kyriakopoulos runs a little bit wide. That's going to pull Crabb in as well. Is this going to be a freeway up into Ferradura? Crabb's on the inside. Kyriakopoulos now. Oh, just survives that. Crabb thinks twice about going for it. On lap 1 here at Interlagos in the RSC. Final race of the season. Ola Bratton goes in hot. He goes in hot on that run up into Bico. Crabb's on the outside line. This cannot be contact on lap 1. This would be disastrous. Paul Crabb is further down the championship, but do you think he cares? No, he does not. Ola Bratton there now, unfortunately, goes down into 3rd place. Let's have a look, see what happened to David Wilkinson at the beginning. Very shortly as we watch this come over past lap 1, Ola Bratton's got the position back on Crabb. Heading down now into turn 1. Ola Bratton there, you can see the straw of cars over the background. Cars absolutely flying. Heister there looking at putting out the inside of Crabb as well. So there's going to be a lot of going on now. You can see the gainers on your left-hand side of your timing tower. You've got Crabb up 1, Heister up 1, Gluskick up 3, Williams up 1, Gardner up 1 as well. They are the only movers and shakers, bar the people that have lost positions. And David Wilkinson was one of them. Let's have a look. Coming down into turn 1. Wilkinson on the outside. That's Capella on the inside. Oh! Just misses his braking point. Takes evasive action and runs wide. Mr. Kyriakopoulos has opened up 7/10 of a gap already. If he's not careful, these guys behind him, he is just going to pull away. They've got to find a way to work together. I know it's a difficult situation when you're racing in radicals, but they've got to do it. They've got 27 minutes, no compulsory pit stops. They don't have to pit, unlike the REC where they do have to pit twice. And they've got to be looking at trying to close down Kyriakopoulos. Bratton is closing, don't get me wrong, he's closing well. Capella and Williams, they're looking at their own little personal battles as well in the championship. I know there's a bit of a mission for Williams to try and beat Capella in the championship. Now, Capella is currently on, I think he's on 101. Williams is on 104. So if Williams wants to get past this, take this championship position away from Capella, he's going to have to do it on track. And currently, he's not, because he's got, Capella has just gone past Bramer. There's contact! Contact! Oh no, Williams is up in the air as well. Oh, too much gas. Too much gas. Coming down into turn 1. How did this materialize? Because it looked like Capella was through. He is through. Oh, Bramer just turns in. Oh, Williams puts the car over the back as well. Oh, no. And then spins it up off the curb. Did he get back in front of Capella? He did. So that is the main thing currently at the moment. Williams is front of Capella. Now back up front. Look at this train of cars. Kiriakopoulos, Bratton, Crab, Heister, Ruiz and Buson. Buson's now up one as well. Absolutely flying. There's a bit of a gap to the cars behind now. 10th and 11th is Gardner and Wilkinson. They're having their own little scrap, and we should start getting a bit of a scrap from Roggenbuck, Williams and Capella and Bremer there for the battle for 13th, 14th and 15th. So it's going to be a really interesting one because we've got 25 minutes remaining, and these guys are really going to be wanting to get away as quickly as possible. You see there, Tolman really needs to make strides, and he needs to make strides because at the moment he's in front of Bratton in the championship, but Bratton is in second. Tolman down in 7th with a -1 from his grid start, so he really needs to be trying to get past and get a bit of a wriggle on as much as possible. This is your current tow train here at Interlagos. I want to see what's going to happen here. Wilkinson and Gardner on the run down here. Ooh, I thought that was going to be Wilkinson's opportunity. Bratton now closing up to Kiriakopoulos. Your battle for first place. He's got to get that Ferradora entry right. He's not getting it right at the moment, which is bringing Crab right up. And the next one past Pinorino, because at the moment he's really struggling with them two sections. And that's allowing Kiriakopoulos to open up that 0.6 of a gap. But then that's bringing Bratton back in again on the further first sector and third sector, where he seems visually quicker. It's that entrance to Ferradora that he can't quite get right, and round into Essay and Pinorino, which is the tricky section on track. And unfortunately for Bratton, this is where it's showing because he's losing time. 0.63 back, and we've got Crab tucked up right behind us. And unfortunately, we need, you know, Bratton's really got to close up to Kiriakopoulos. And this is where Bratton can make the gap up. 0.6 going into the corner. We're now 0.45 on the exit. So he closes up here, but can he nail this entrance into Ferradora? And that's where he's got to really make the difference. Smells like gold for Aula. I don't know. I don't know. He's got to do it, but he's got to do it here because this is where he struggles on his entrance. With 0.32 going in, I'll give you a breakdown on when he was coming out. Kiriakopoulos, see, he drifts wide at 4. He's out, back out at 4. 4.6. 1/10 gone already for Bratton. 5, that's 2 tenths. And he's only done corners. Do you see, that's where he's making that's where he's losing the time. That's bringing Crab back in. Back out near enough at 6 tenths. That's 3 tenths in second. He's lost over about 5 corners, and that's because of that entrance into Ferradora, and he struggles to get on the gas early enough in Ferradora, which doesn't allow him. But now we close back up. I know he's a beast, Matteson. I get it, Matteson. I get it, I really do. But he's got to nail that Ferradora entry to be able to get that exit out, to not lose the time that he closes back up so comfortably in the first 2 sectors. You know, he's on the brakes now. He goes down. The gap's already down to 4 tenths. So he's hooking it up a lot better here. But sector 2 and 3, it's not working for him. He just can't get that Ferradora. The second gap now, he's gone out to a second. And he's got to nail this Ferradora entry, because if he doesn't nail this Ferradora entry, you cannot run, you get the run wide. I know, I get it, he is a beast, and I love Ola on track, and but he's got to nail here. If he cannot nail this Ferradora, he loses rapid time. He's got it that time. He got it that time. No loss of time for Ola Bratton. That brought him down to 1. Oh, he's got to get it back up. He's got to get Pinorino nailed. He's got Ferradora now. We've got the middle section. So here we go as these guys battle it out for the lead. Monic Heist has gone past Crab, and Crab's looking a little bit out of control. And we'll show you how that happens right now. There is Heister there. Is he going to be looking to take it into turn one? He does. Big send. Big send there. And that gets Heister into third place. So now that's all for Crab to look at getting it back because he just got sent from so far. Heister literally sent it all the way back. Ruiz now is looking at closing on in Crab. However, he's got Buson and Tolman right behind him. Is Tolman just looking at trying to make the move through? Buson is not at the moment. So these guys are sticking it out. They are currently in the same order. Kyrgiakopoulos, Bratton, Heister, Crab, Ruiz, Buson, Tolman. Further back, there's a gap to 8th, which is Gluskick, a gap to 9th, which is Wilkinson, and a gap to 10th, which is Gardner. However, Capella here has managed to overtake Mr. Williams. Where did that one happen? There. Let's have a look and see how Sandro Capella got past Rob Williams. I've got a funny feeling this is in the turn, down into turn one. Sandra goes up the inside. Williams' car is not looking healthy. He's already dropped 2.4 seconds back already, and that's how he's losing rapid time. However, Capella and Bramer have swapped positions again. That's Capella up in to 11th, so he's making a big difference on this championship. Bratton has got past Kyrgiakopoulos, and I got a funny feeling. Here we go. This is on the run up into Ferradura. Bratton got a lot better exit. Goes round the outside on the run in and gets it done. He nailed it. I can sit back and say he absolutely nailed that in section, and that is where he was gonna do it. And I've called it, and I'm proud of myself. Even in all, Mr. Win, hope you're well. Work together. Easy gap back to P3. Yes, it is. Fight the last laps. Nope, not all happening already. Bratton has decided he doesn't want to fight the last laps. He's going to take it to him now, and he did. He's taken it to him with 19 minutes remaining on track. Now, in reflection of the championship, current way as it is, this doesn't affect the championship. Kyrgiakopoulos will still be champion. He's just got to keep it on track. Bratton will looking at likely still to be, he will nail second place, I believe, because I think the gap to Tolman is just a little bit too far. So I think he's going to end up nailing it. So we'll just have to see how it works out for Ola Bratton. Let's see. Like Svein says, beast. He is a beast. James, can I say I told you so? No, you cannot say I told you so. But I was expecting you to anyway, Matez. Don't get me wrong. Now, the question is we're going to be looking at. Bratton's opened up nearly half a second. Going for it. Proud of him. Well done to you, Ola Bratton. However, Paul Crabb here has not got that luxury. He's trying to look around the outside of Heister, which is brought Ruiz in. Oh, there's going to be contact. These guys go round centre. S is heading up the red Aposta now. Kyrgiakopoulos still out in front. Heister went defensive. Oh, wow. Did he go defensive early? Oh, there's going to be contact. Oh, Crab and Heister now. We've lost Tolman. Tolman has dropped back out to 4.8 seconds. Oh, Kent Gardner's had an incident. Let's have a look at this one. Turn one, too much curb. Too much curb, unsettled the car, and you are just going round. Oh, brother. That's got to hurt. Heister now is more sort of sitting there and activated almost like a roadblock for Crab to get through. Crab's going to have to do it. He's going to have to do it the hard way. Heister's not giving up that inside line. Here we go now on the run down into turn one. How is this going to materialize? From the JBB chopper. Crab gets through. Heister gets on the gas early. You can see him spinning up the tyres. And that's allowed Crab to get through with 16 minutes remaining. So there we go. Great pass by Ole. Yes, it was Mr. Wynn. Put him out in front. As I say, this doesn't really affect the championship. It will still be Kyriakopoulos' championship with Bratton in second. Thinking about Tolman in seventh. He's got to try and close the gap. He's lost a lot of time all of a sudden. And nothing showed up to tell me what it had done. But he's obviously lost a little bit of time here. As we can see from these guys now. Bratton's still out in front. Still being hounded by Kyriakopoulos. I'm not going to lie. But these four in this own little pocket of scraps at the moment. Ivan Bremer is chasing down Capella. Williams has got a battered car. He's dropped 6 seconds from 2, and last lap out was a 1:30.95. Absolutely not good. He got caught up in that incident. Heister and Ruiz. Where is Crab? Where is Crab? Crab's crashed. We'll have a look back at that in a minute. We're just going to see how this one materializes. Can Ruiz go up the inside? Oh! Dropped off boot block. Well, I don't know how that one's going to be seen from the stewards, but all I know is Busson's run over the grass. Infuriation. Here comes Crab into Juncao. It's on the exit. It's going to be on the exit. Crab's going to be gutted. Dropped himself all the way down into seventh. Unbelievable. Paul Crab. Such a shame for him. Chopped him down in seventh from fighting with dispositions. It's going to be an interesting one to see, you know, because Heister's move was very, very aggressive. And I'd be interested to see what the stewards seem to think about that one. But Bratton, however, is under pressure as he goes round Mugello down into Juncao now. Bratton and Kyriakopoulos. However, if Paul Crab can do it and he's experienced, any one of these guys can do it as well. So they're going to have to be really, really careful. Bratton's got to hug that inside line. You've opened the door. You've opened the door. Kyriakopoulos didn't go for it. Bratton's line through there allows him to be so much straighter on that second part of the S's in this radical. He almost uses the curb to get the car turned the other way, which straightens him up, which allows him to then straight line almost the second part of the S's. It's an incredible line through there because it's a brave one, because if you get on the gas a little bit earlier over that first entry curb, you're spinning right round, and we've all been there, unfortunately, where we've just gone round and round and round. However, Bratton is doing a stellar job with keeping him at bay, Mr. Kyriakopoulos. Currently, at the moment, he's just got... Dennis really, though, is in one of these comfortable positions where he's just got to keep it on track. That's it. That's his job. He's just got to get it on track, keep it on track, and he takes the championship. It's if he doesn't keep it on track. The problem is would you want to put your money on one of these two stacking each other out? Not a hope. I can't ever see that happening unless there's just some big absolute error on drivers' decisions. But I can't see it. I can't see it happening currently at the moment. However, Heister is under attack from Busson. They've managed to get past Ruiz. Busson's on the right as they pop up over the hill. He's sending Busson so wide. Here we go now. Is Busson going to get this done? Look at that. Heister's defending already. We're defending. One move, sir. One move. Oh, the gap was there, Mike. The gap was there, I've got to say. He had that opportunity, but now he's stuck behind and going up into Veradora. Heister's running wide. He's got damage as well. I wonder what that was from the earlier contact. The battling with Crab. Ooh. Thoughts in chat, let me know. What would you be doing if you were Buson? Send it or sit and wait? Decisions, decisions. Would you send it or sit and wait? What do we think? He's clearly quicker. You can see it visually. Clearly quicker. But I want to jump back to the leaders of Bratton and Kyriakopoulos. Kyriakopoulos has got the run. Bratton's got to take that car to the left. Take that car to the left. Take that car to the wall. Ooh. Fend it. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. He's holding him up. He's got to do something. He's brought Ruiz back into play. Heister's run wide. Oh, there you go. That allowed it. Done and dusted. Buson is through. Heister runs wide. He's on point. Yeah, I know, but he's just made a mistake going down into the S's. And that's allowed Buson to come through because it is literally just centre. You see it now. Heister just locks up, goes a little bit too fast, and around he goes, unfortunately. So there you go. That resolves that issue there. That's done and dusted. Mike clearly thinks he's in the SR10. He's flying now. Ivan Bremer and Capella are also battling side by side as these guys are going down into Interlagos. It's weird at the moment, you know, right? Because looking back from Bremer's car, see the damage. Capello's got damage. We can see it. Is Bremer quicker? You know what I mean? Call it the commentator's curse. Can't blame me for that one. Not responsible. No way, Jose, am I taking responsibility for that one. I know it's you, Dan, but I'm still not taking responsibility for that one. Right, here we go. 9 minutes remaining. Kyriakopoulos has just got past again. Ola Braden. And here we go. Chopping down into the centre S's for these guys. This is on the run down into Interlagos. Bratton opens up the door. Kyriakopoulos says, thank you very much. I will take that. And he's through. Now, question for Kyriakopoulos is, you just got to hold it. As I say, the only way Kyriakopoulos will not take this championship from Ola Bratton is if something major goes on, right? If there's an error, if there's a missed breaking point, if there's something from these guys that's going to cause the problem, that's the only way Kyriakopoulos can lose it. Peoples, yes, Mr. Wynn, Dan Peoples. You know, the mathematician. Oh, dearie me. Right. Kyriakopoulos over now half a second in that section of circuit. Look at this. Ivan's just past Sandro, which is good. Capella now down in 11th. No, it's my responsibility, but I'm still a commentator, although I'm not commentating right now because I said he was on point. I'm still your responsibility. Buson Ruiz here is under attack. Ruiz is going to look for that run. He's got to. Here we go from these guys now. Buson and Ruiz on this run down into Interlagos. Kyriakopoulos and Braden are still side by side currently at this moment in time as well. Right. It was not 40 seconds. Remember, the car is still moving. That's all I'm going to say to you. And maybe next time we can say you were on point. The car's still moving, so it can't be 40 seconds. Right. Anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Rob Williams on this run up into Bigo. Catches the grass and around he goes. He should be okay. His car does look a little bit thick. I'm not going to lie tonight. Crab and Tolman, they've managed to get horns locked together. Buson and Ruiz. Tell you what, Buson's liver is a beauty. It is an absolute beauty. I see your maths is as good as your spelling, but never mind. On his run down into turn one now. Buson's gone defensive on the left. Ruiz is on the right. Ruiz is going to be looking to try and get the cut back and get his lot better exit out of the S's, which he has done. Can he now close the gap? I'm keeping an eye on the front two. Don't worry, they are as they are with 5 minutes remaining in the sprint race. Oh, I'll tell you what. Do you know what's really quite interesting is over the last two races, Ruiz has really shown his class. He's done so well over the last two races. And it kind of makes you wonder where the form was at the beginning, because if he had this form at the beginning 8, he would have been right up there in the championship, but he just didn't get it. Oh! All right, that was me. I can't deny that one. That was me. I'm sorry. Oh, that was just one of them times, wasn't it? You're just picking him up, and then around he goes. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Alphonse Ruiz. That was all me. Oh, Kira Gobelis and Bratton. 4 minutes 48 remaining. Oh, don't. I can't go over that. I've got to take responsibility. Don't, Mr. Wynn, don't. That was me. That was me. Somehow I did that. Alphonse Ruiz there, just talking about how well he was doing, and unfortunately hit the grass and away he goes. Right, Tolman and Crab. Crab has passed Marco Tolman. I'm going to be saying that could be on the run down into turn one. Let's have a look. It's not. It's on the run down into Interlagos on the exit of turn one through the center S's. And Crab sends it up the inside. I'll tell you what, he does love getting close by, does Paul Crab. But there we go. That is him in front of Tolman. Crab back up into 5th. Tolman into 6th place. Kiriakopoulos and Bratton, they haven't got long. If Bratton's going to make the move, he's got to be looking at doing it shortly. So otherwise he's going to get well and truly stuck here and won't be able to take that position. So yeah, he's got to be trying to do the business. And there we go. So just have to see how this one materializes from these guys. 3 minutes remaining, and he's doing an absolute stellar job. So come on, Ola Bratton, can you hold it with 3 minutes remaining in this race, sprint race, last season finale here at Interlagos. Bratton's got a lot better run. He's looking down on the run down into Bigo. Is he gonna? He's not. He's not. He's just not gonna do it. Nope. Bratton now. I tell you what, he's got to do it. Ruiz has been driving superb lately. Yeah, he has. That's the thing, he has. And, well, that was just well and truly unfortunate. Just as I'm picking him up, he goes and puts it round and round. Now, the good thing as well is this man here, David Wilkinson. Right, I want to have a quick chat about David before we get into the last lap. We're not going to be there yet. Literally spun at the beginning and has fought back up into 9th. So he was 15th after the first corner. And David Wilkinson there in 9th place. Now, the other one going around about their business is Mr. Glueskick. He is in 8th. He's just been trundling around. Bit of a lonely one for him. He's got about 9 seconds to the front, 6.5 to the guys behind. So, bit lonely for Mr. Glueskick this evening, but he seems to be doing the job really well. So there we go. Look at this. Bratton sent it. We just caught the end of the move. Can he hold it? Yeesh. I said it would only end if these guys made an error, and that was an error. However, Bratton went in deep. I tell you what, it was almost like he was shipwreck hunting the Titanic. He went in that far. Unbelievable. And he managed to hold it. That's the best thing about it. Ola Bratton managing to hold it and is currently out in front. So he's got about a minute and a half. So we are going to be on the last lap very shortly after this one, as these guys are coming up through the Ferradura. And into SA they go. Need to get Sanjo in chat after race now that the first ever FBL sprint has been completed. Well, drop him a tag in the Discord, Mr. Wynn. And I'm sure we'll read it and we'll see if we can get him in and see his thoughts and opinions. Do you know that we are bringing forward the RSC, Mr. Wynn? Have you seen the new dates for the REC? They have come forward, so be aware that there has been a date change on the REC. Restarting back up on the 24th of July, trying to get it done by the end of the season of iRacing. So we're looking at by the end of August to get that one completed, ready for the following season. So just keep an eye on that one if you haven't already seen it. White flag lap. Bratton's out in front. Barney, the flag bearer, is waving frantically. And at the moment, your championship leader is Mr. Kyriakopoulos. And your championship winner will be Mr. Kyriakopoulos. Because at the end of the day, he's only got to keep it on track. Oh, please keep it on track, boys. Please keep it on track for the last time. You've only got one lap remaining. Kyriakopoulos trying to come up the inside into Interlagos. Bratton giving him a fair amount of room. Oh no, please don't end this early. Last lap of the race now for these guys. Bratton still out in front. Kyriakopoulos in second. Coming up round Pinarino, we go on the run out to Depado. Right-hander. Bratton gets out of there safely, going round Mugello now. He does a stunning job. Coming into Juncal, one more corner, and then a very long one. Bratton's going to take it. Bratton's going to take the victory. I am confident on that one. Kyriakopoulos will take the championship, though. Kyriakopoulos will take the championship. Bratton takes the victory for Team Slow-Mo, comes across the line. Kyriakopoulos in second place. Monik Heister and Mike Buson. Buson comes across the line in third. Heister in fourth. Crab in fifth on the recovery. Well done to him. Tolman in sixth place. Here comes Alphonse Ruiz. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say. Niad Gluskik's coming around the top part of the circuit. There he is. He's coming across the line in eighth. On this run down for ninth is Wilkinson and Bramer. Wilkinson's going to get it. Bramer 10th. Capella in 11th. Excellent run down the order there for them. That was a mad dash down to the line. Mr. Williams here is coming across the line in 12th. Unfortunately got done at the beginning. Got caught up in the incident at the beginning. That was Capella and Bramer as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Ivan Bramer. Yeah, it was Bramer and Capella. Them two had an incident, and by the looks of it, Mr. Williams come off worse. But here is Alex Roggenbuck coming across the line to round out tonight's evening of racing there from Alex. He goes across the line in 13th place. So there we go. Absolutely stunning job. And let's see, Mr. Wynn. I've seen your message. Thank you so much for that. Much love for doing that for me. Alex Roggenbuck there coming across the line. Right, let's have a look at the championship standings tonight and see how these guys got on. Ola Bratton took the victory. He was in first place. Dennis Kyriakopoulos in second. Mike Pousson in third. Monik Heister in fourth. Paul Crabb in fifth. Marco Tolman in sixth. Alphonse Ruiz down in seventh place there. Nia Gluskik in eighth. David Wilkinson in ninth. Ivan Bramer in 10th. Sandra Capella in 11th. Rob Williams in 12th. Alex Roggenbuck in 13th. Kent Gardner 14th. And Sven Merckx is in 15th place. Right, there we go, guys. That rounds out the season finale here at Interlagos. And we'll see if we can get in Mr. Capella, because I want to see if we can get him to come and join me in the booth. He has been tagged by Mr. Win, so we will see as well who jumps in the waiting room, because we have got, obviously, your champion, Dennis Kiriakopoulos, second place, Ola Braden. I think he got second in the championship, if I'm not mistaken. I believe there was only like 10, I believe, points. I'm just going to have a quick look before this evening racing. So I believe there was not many points between Bratton and Tolman, and Bratton was a little bit further up in the leaderboard in tonight's race. So, yeah. Yeah, there was literally 12 points between Marco Tolman and Ola Bratton, so I'm pretty sure Bratton has taken that one. Kiriakopoulos is in. Let's give them all an interview, and we'll start with, let's go into third place. And Mr. Mike Bousson has joined me in the box. Mike, how are you? Congratulations on your third place, young sir.
Good evening. I'm well. Yourself?
I'm always good, mate. You know that.
Good.
Friday night, I get to spend it watching you guys racing around the track. You had an interesting battle there, didn't you? Because that was tough with Marnik Heister.
Yeah, I had to force it. I'd seen how he was dealing with it with Paul, and I thought to myself, you know, I understood a lot after watching those two go at it. So I knew I had to sort of squeeze his line quite tight, and it worked. So I was happy with that, because I thought it was going to go on for a few laps more, and I was going to get stuck. But yeah, no, I was happy with that maneuver.
The general consensus in YouTube chat at the Pacific part of when we said, does Mike need to send it? Everybody come back and said, just send it. There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? Because it did look like he was holding you up. You did look visually quicker. However, he did manage to keep with you, which was quite interesting as well. You only finished 3 tenths apart, I think, at the end. You know, it was an interesting one. You managed to get through. He ran wide well, it looked like he got slow out of the exit of turn 1, to be fair, and you've nipped up the inside on the second part of the Centre S's.
Yeah, it was a good race in general. Again, it's becoming a bit of a running joke between me and Dennis about my absolutely dismal qualifying. So I like a little challenge on a Friday night, and obviously the groups in front of me was quite intense, trying to stay close enough but not too close, because it all looked like it could get a little bit messy.
Oh yes.
It was extreme, to say the least.
It was definitely an exciting one up front. Now, I've had a question from YouTube chat for you, Mike, from our very own Mr. Colin Wynn. How's the SR10?
He knows I'm passionate about it. Absolutely passionate. I can't. It's the worst car I've ever driven in my head at the moment, but yeah. I think he keeps trying to wind me up a little bit about it, but there's special words for that car.
Mike?
Yep.
I am on the same boat. I do not like it. I think it's, yeah. Anyway, PG broadcast, Mike. We're going to keep it within the limits.
Yeah.
Within the limits.
I was looking for a skip hire sponsor to run my livery on it, to be fair. It's feels like that.
Yeah, not good. Well, Mike, that's rounded out the sprint series. How did you find it this season?
Yeah, obviously I was a little bit later to the party, but I really enjoyed it, to be fair, and long live the SR8.
Yeah, long live the SR8 as we go up into the Endurance Championship has come closer to us as well, starting again on the 24th of July.
Yeah, so, and obviously a quick congratulations to Dennis.
Yep, he is waiting in the broadcast room, interview room as well. So, Mike, we will let you go. Much love as always for joining us, and congratulations on your third place this evening.
Thank you. Speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon. Right, let's get in. I'm going to pull it this way, and I'm going to be joined in the box by our very own Team Slow-Mo ambassador. That is the one and only Ola Bratton. Ola, how are you?
Oh, I'm very good, thanks. Yeah, this was a good night, for sure.
It definitely was. Magna Jonland has come in to chat and just said, woohoo, Ola, go slow-mo. So, you know, you got a lot of love in YouTube this evening. That was a good fight, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I felt it was very tight and still fair, but we just discussed it, me and Dennis, in the waiting room, and when I was in front, I was doing mistakes because I was stressed because he was really pushing me, and then we swapped places, and it was the exact opposite. Very fun, actually.
Yeah, it was definitely a good race. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and my maths is correct, don't get me wrong, I don't have a pen and paper or a calculator to hand. I'm doing this purely off memory. I believe that should put you runner-up in the championship, I believe.
Really? I was quite surprised about that. I missed 3 races, I think.
Yeah, well, you were 12 points behind second place man Marco Tolman. Marco finished down in 6th, unfortunately, and you took the victory. So if I'm not mistaken, you should be in 2nd place.
Wow, I'm very happy with that.
Now, just imagine if you made all the races.
Oh yeah, that would be very interesting. I know that Dennis missed 1 or 2 himself, and he did come in quite in the back on 1 race at least.
Yeah, exactly. So can you imagine? I could have been sat here saying congratulations on the championship.
Yeah, that would be fun. But to be honest, to show some respect to the other guys, there's several guys in this league that's going like they have faster pace than me. So I'm very happy with a P2, really.
I bet you are. Right, Ola, as this is the end of the Sprint Series, is there anybody you would like to give a big shout out to? Because you've had a lot of love this year.
Well, it's the Team Slow-Mo for sure. They have been following the league on the YouTube all the way, so very good.
Yeah.
I also have a daughter that's absolutely not interested in racing it, but she's been watching as well, so it's very fun.
Good. There you go, Ola Bratton. Well, congratulations on your 2nd place, young sir. And are you doing the endurance? I cannot remember for the life of me.
No, but I don't think I can stay away from the ring. I think I have to join the endurance Nürburgring.
Oh, yes.
I love that track.
Next time out on the 24th, can we get a Ola Bratton 4th-place gain on the first time?
Let's hope. Let's
hope so. Right, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ola, and congratulations on your victory this evening.
Thank you, mate.
Right, so now I've got a queue in the waiting room of people wanting to have a chat. So we're going to pull in our championship. Well, he doesn't need an intro. He's the man in the socks, the man with the G29, the man in 1st place of the championship, the man who's finished 2nd this evening, and all he had to do was keep it on track. That gave him the Radical Sprint Series Championship. Your victor, your one and only Mr. Kyriakopoulos. Welcome in, young Dennis.
Thank you, James. Thanks for the introduction.
I know, it was good, wasn't it? I love that. You know, it's all true, mate. You've done a stellar job this season.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the season. And last race today, I wanted to take it safe, but I can't help myself to try to win every single race.
No, but the more important thing is, young sir, is you completed the race. And that's all you had to do.
Still, it was the minimum requirement, but I don't want to do just the minimum requirement. I want to do my best in every single race.
I know, Dennis, but come on. Last 2 laps, fighting with Bratton. Did you think it was going to go wrong? Because at one point, I thought it was going to go wrong.
It was tight, to be honest, yes. But I was just thinking about this race, not thinking about the championship. Just trying to get the win. Didn't work in the end. Ola did a very good defense. We had a good race. I'm happy with P2.
Good. I'm glad you're happy with P2. And I get to say this with a massive smile on my face. Mr. Kyriakopoulos, congratulations. You are the first ever Radical Sprint Series champion for the FBL community.
Yes, James. Thank you very much.
No worries, young sir. Well, I shall pop you back in the waiting room. Thank you again, and congratulations on your championship victory.
And let's see each other next season again.
Of course. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to, mate?
Sandro, of course, for organizing the league, and all the people I was racing against, like my boy Mike Busson, Paul Crabb, Paula Bratton, of course, Maka Chitson. I'm sorry if I forget other people. I really love racing with them. It's always fair racing, and I really enjoy it.
Good.
Especially if I'm in front.
Yeah, don't we all when we're in front, mate? It's when I've got them chasing me. That's when I get scared. No worries, buddy. Thank you so much again, and I shall chat to you soon, hopefully.
Yes, James. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Right. Now, I want to have a quick word with Monica Heister, and then I'm going to get in our very own Sergio Capella, who's going to join us into the box. Monex, you have joined me in the booth this evening. Congratulations on your 4th place. You are live. Please don't swear. Much love to you. I'm sure I shouldn't have to say that to you, but congratulations again.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Well, that was good. Did you enjoy that one?
I really enjoyed it. Haven't been racing the R8, I should say, not the R10, in a while. I mean, I've raced it last week, and that was rubbish. Where I crashed. But yeah, it's an enjoyable car, and the track is amazing. I'm in love with Interlagos. I've always been good on that track, and yeah, also a good performance on track as well. So really enjoyed it tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? You had that was involved in that epic battle with Paul Crabb, and then you were involved in a battle with Mike Busson. You know, 2 battles, one after the other, with some absolutely incredible quick drivers, and you held your own. That's
I was a bit
ask.
surprised. I was a bit surprised because the result of last week was a bit rubbish. But yeah, I was surprised that I could keep up with the first 2 guys, the first couple of laps. But then I've dive bombed Paul a little bit, and because I knew he braked really early into turn 1, and I thought I don't want to waste any more time, and we want to continue and maybe try to attack the first 2 guys. But no, I couldn't keep up with the first 2 and made a few mistakes myself, and then we had an amazing battle for P3, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it a lot. I hope to be back with another season here. Really looking forward to it.
We're looking at tying it up with the beginning of the next iRacing season. So we have got the Endurance Championship, which is obviously the 90 minutes. That is coming back to us on the 24th of July from Nords. So, you know, if you fancy a bit of endurance on a Sunday evening, 90 minutes in a Radical.
It'll kill me, but I would love to participate.
Well, hit Sandro with a message, and I'm sure he will happily get you sorted out. But Marnix, thank you for joining us for the last few races. It's been a pleasure to have you in here, and congratulations on your 4th place this evening.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right, now it's time. It's time to bring in the boss man. The man who set the league up. I'm not finished my intro yet, Sandro. Hold on, just give me 2 seconds. The man who set the Sprint Championship up. The man that has delivered us an exceptional championship. The man who has messaged me every single week asking me to add new drivers, being a complete and utter pain in my bum. But we love him, and he is here in the booth with us this evening. Sergio Capella, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, James.
That's okay. I hope you like that intro, mate. I picked you up as much as I physically could. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel really tall at the moment.
Dude, you've done a stellar job this season. Come on. It was a good season. First championship, first Radical sprint, and you did it amazingly.
Yeah, I think we did amazing as a league. We grew seriously from our last season, and we had a great driver lineup. We had great drivers on track. We had great racing, and we had a great season finale. So, I mean, I have to watch the season finale, but from what I can tell from the relative box, it's been really close up front.
It was.
So I'm looking forward to watch the broadcast.
You had an interesting one, though, didn't you? You and Mr. Bramer coming together in turn 1. Unfortunately, Mr. Williams was involved in that as well. How was your race tonight? Let's talk about the racing from you for this evening. How was your race?
I think it was a great race.
What, for yourself? Or just the people on track?
Of myself. No, I don't know. I think maybe I took the decision to overtake even a little too late, I think. So we had this accident, and I just don't know.
Well, from my point of view, it looked like you had the move done. From Ivan's point of view, it looked like he turned in a little bit early, and his front may have tagged your back.
Okay.
But it did look like you were through. I've got to be. I was just saying that's the move done on the broadcast, and then you two had a collision. And then unfortunately we had the hurtling Mr. Williams come around the corner as well, and it slammed on his brakes to an absolute stop. And still, unfortunately, managed to put his radical involved in that as well. But you know, it is what it is. So it did look like you had got the move done.
And all the guys in the fight for P20 involved in this accident.
Yep.
It's amazing what's going on at the back also.
So we'll have to see how that one pans out in the championship. Do you think you've beaten Mr. Williams in the championship?
I think it wasn't enough. I really struggled after the accident with Ivan. I had so many off tracks. I've been on 13 off tracks, and a drive-through penalty would have been with 14. And I think the last 3 laps I was on 13, so I won't get points for incidents. I won't get points for pole position. I won't get points for fastest lap. So I think Robert Williams will stay in front of me.
Oh, well, that's going to please Rob anyway. You know, I know he was going just to try and stay in front of you, but there you go. Now listen, we're bringing forward the Endurance Championship to the 24th of July. Okay.
Yes.
They're the new dates. Now, can I prize you to say, what is the plan for the FBL Sprint Championship next season? Is there a plan for one?
There is a plan for the next FBL Sprint Championships. There will, of course, be Sprint Championships. There will be more than one Sprint Championship, most likely. We will most likely have a new name come September. Well, maybe we even have a new name when the Endurance Championship goes on. And so look forward to September. I think we will have everything set up within the next 2 or 3 weeks. And so everyone will know what's going on, and everyone is invited to get into organization and into planning and discussing our new seasons.
Mm-hmm. If you do want to get involved, guys, you can head over to fblcommunity.com or join us on the Discord. All links are in the description below.
But James, coming back to this, it was a great race for me. I have these problems with the broadcasted races.
Yes, we know. Why is that?
I don't know. I absolutely don't know.
I don't know, James, why I can't get it right in a broadcasted race, which is every single race of the Radical Sprints Championship and every single race of the Endurance Championship, Sergio. You've got to get over it.
Yeah, maybe we do a mix of broadcasters and not broadcasted races.
Just to give yourself a chance to get in some points. It's like, we're not going to broadcast this one this week, James. I need some points.
Exactly.
Look, Sergio, is there anybody you want to give a big shout out to before you go?
No, a big shout out to everyone. I mean, all of them have getting on track for the whole season, telling me that they can't get on track so that we know what's going on. It's been great. They've been driving great. We had an awesome season, and I don't know. I mean, everyone's been a part of this, and it wouldn't have happened without everyone getting on track always.
Mm-hmm.
No, not always. They didn't get on track always, but everyone could use his drop weeks, and we had an amazing championship. And it's I mean, a big congrats to Dennis for taking the victory in the championship, and I think it motivates everyone to get him in the next season. But it's also, I mean, I've come in P20, P21 in the end, but you just don't have a championship without all the guys getting there, doing their best, and trying to win a race or get some points.
And I think my words here reflect everybody within the FBL community of us just obviously saying thank you for obviously arranging such an amazing championship that has really sort of been epic from my point of view. As you know, I loved every single Friday evening. I still get to love the endurance as well, so I'm looking forward to that. But I think for now, for the sprint championship, Sandro, I think it's just a much love from everybody. You've done so much and built this community up so much since you've been involved and taken it over. And yeah, there's not really many other superlatives I can say about you, young man, but you've done a stellar job.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
No,
but everyone is part of it, or everyone does his part, and we have the most things we have discussed together, and we have developed them together. It's just awesome to have such a great group of people.
Sandro, will you just take credit for a minute, okay? Just take credit for a brief second. Everybody has been amazing, but you've run it. You've set it up. You've got everybody involved. You've got the drivers in. You've got the season planned out. You've got, just take, no. Don't give me a but. I don't want buts. No buts. No buts. Just take that ounce of credit.
I don't have to say it because everyone knows it.
Yes, but you've done an amazing job. Look, even Colin Wynn agreed. Well done, Sandro, he said in chat, in YouTube. Okay? So we're going to leave that there. Sandro Capella, you've done a stellar job. And look forward to seeing you in the REC in a couple of weeks in Nords. And I'm going to drop you back in the waiting room. But much love again for joining me in the booth.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, James. Ciao.
Good evening, bye. Well, there you go. I think we have to agree that it has been a stellar job done by Sandro, and I think for the fact of where he's put the FBL community now in the radical community within iRacing, has done an absolutely stellar job. But guys, that is it. That's the end of the Sprint Championship for this season. More information coming soon. I do know the plans. I'm not going to tell you the plans. Because Sandro, right, fire me if I give you the information. But all I am going to say now, guys, is for the final time in the Radical Sprint Championship, from myself, James Parfitt, it's been a pleasure. Take care. Have a great week. And you never know, I might see you on a track sometime. Good night.